That's hard. Were there any designers that were already in production or something in the works that just halted, or were you guys kind of in between the seasons?
We are doing product development because we were supposed to have our biggest selling activity this
Mm-hmm.
August.
Okay.
So that's a
So
plan.
you're
We were supposed to focus all our
that
resources on product development and production
for
in this
August.
period.
Right.
And we were also supposed to take on different classes,
Mm-hmm. I
but
can't see
those
you.
seem to,
Wait.
like, sorry,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
it's okay.
So it seemed like it's all gonna be postponed.
Oh, is the government helping at all? Like, is there like a government relief, government support for industries, like for footwear
Well,
industry
right
or
now, right now
for,
we don't have anything concrete yet for the footwear industry,
okay.
but to be fair, there are a lot of plans laid out to support the micro, small,
Mm-hmm.
medium enterprises here. Uh, for one, they want to provide loan assistance,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and there's just a lot of programs that you can avail of. But I think a lot of them will be after the quarantine.
Okay.
Um,
That's long
and
time. Two
then,
months is
but I
long
feel,
time. Mm-hmm.
like there could be enough support.
Okay.
Whenever I attend webinars about how are they planning to support MSMEs here, because 60% of our economy is driven by the small
Local
businesses here
small
in the
businesses.
Philippines.
Yep. Yep.
So is it the same thing in US?
I actually don't know, but I think there's a lot of makers and smaller businesses. Definitely. I don't know the percentage, to be honest. I'll look that up. That's going to be my homework. So when I post the
Yeah.
video, I'm gonna record the video and I'm gonna post it. Then I'll put it in the comments of the percentage of the small businesses.
Hmm.
But it's a big chunk. Not all companies are big. 50 people, 100 people is still considered small business. So yeah,
Right.
no, yeah. But our system
I
seems to kind of failed us a little bit. So not everybody, like there is like a lot of disappointing news about a lot of designers or makers or small businesses that couldn't get any support from the government. And so it's hard. And then do we take
well,
on
I
loans?
think
Yeah, it's hard.
even I think it's worldwide. Like there's just a lot of we're waiting for a lot of action from the government, right?
Right.
So uh, of course here they have to prioritize a certain sector first, and we understand it. But I think
Yep.
like I can feel also the pressure as a business person that you think about your employees first.
Yeah.
Uh, but like, how can you get through it?
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm still very positive.
Good.
We're welcoming the kind of pivot that we have to do.
Uh-huh.
It might not be necessarily footwear for now, but I think it will go back. Like we still
I,
want beautiful things at the end of the day.
yeah, 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 absolutely. I'm glad that you're thinking differently, like, or beyond quarantine and thinking of what you can do later differently. It's, yeah, no, it's inspiring. I shouldn't just be like sulking in this moment, really, and like just connecting, well, which I really like to do. But yeah, I should really, really think about um,
But it's okay. I still
post-pandemic, you
there are
know,
there are moments that I feel overwhelmed too.
with all the
Uh,
information.
so with
Yeah,
all the information and like with all the plans that we have, how can we
it,
even execute them given
yeah,
the limited
yeah,
resources that
yeah,
we have at the moment? So we have to play smart too, and
right,
that's a lot
right,
of pressure.
yeah. Can I see your space?
Is it?
Where is
Yeah,
it, a
sure, sure.
storefront or is it like an office space
Well,
or?
I'm here. I'm here at the what do you call this? This is like our conference room.
It's
So
like a
we
showroom.
have,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So a lot of the shoes are prototypes of my father,
Okay.
who's the real shoemaker. I'm the
Okay.
shoemaker's daughter. So, and some
Yes.
of the shoes from the archives from the 80s and 90s that have been washed out by a typhoon.
Oh wow.
Um, and then we have some sort of a storage space outside.
Uh-huh.
Um,
This is
this is
now the
our
communal
shared,
space. Mm-hmm.
yep, shared
Yep.
space, and then
And
another storage room.
you do workshops there as well?
Yeah, we do workshops here. Uh, this is the area where most of the upper making is done.
Mm-hmm. So how many prototype makers do you have kind of not in-house, but in the space? Because not all designers are
Uh,
makers, right? But you have people who make that can make some of the
yeah, so
sampling, like, mm-hmm.
we have about 10 artisans.
Wow. Every
Yeah, we
day?
have more space. Yep, we have them
Wow.
full time.
Wow, that's great.
We have a last maker too that comes here every after
Wow.
6 p.m.
Uh-huh.
So this
Wow.
is about 280 square meters, and then we
Uh-huh.
still have some space for the bottoming and lasting. We
Uh-huh.
have a shared pantry,
Wow. Uh-huh. Lunchroom.
and this is just an extra space for
Oh, for
um
people to
supposedly my
meet.
dad's office,
Uh-huh.
but I my dad ends up like just working outside the shared
Oh,
space.
okay. Okay. Oh, that's
He
wonderful.
wants
So
to see people.
yeah, so you were working with him. That's amazing. How does
Yep.
that feel
He's
to be not commuting together, but yeah, that's great. When you said what's it, shoemaker's daughter? That's really
Yeah,
like it's like a new book title or something.
I know. But it's be a film.
Oh, somebody wrote, I miss Zapateria.
Oh yeah.
Mara,
Hi Mara.
Mara.
So Mara made
Oh,
this.
oh, that's beautiful. That's cute. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This
Oh,
is one of our para
designers.
Filipino animals, Philippine
Uh-huh.
animals, star shear inspired mule.
Yeah.
One of our bestsellers.
Oh, that's so great. So when
We
you say
have this
bestsellers, do
chandelier
you
with chulas.
with the last? Oh, that's
Mhm.
fantastic. So when you say it's bestsellers, so you do assist them with selling?
Yeah, we do it online. We serve
Mm-hmm.
like as an agency, but
Uh-huh.
we also join a bazaar together as
Yeah. Yeah.
Zapateria.
As I collect. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's so great. This is like a dream, you know, it's in our pipeline of like, oh, we wish we can do sales together. It's difficult, you know? Also, each and every designer's style is different. You know, maybe the target market's different, you know. And so you're selling mostly locally. Do you think possibly in the future like exporting, or is that something, is that totally a hard thing to do?
Well, that's one of the plans because we have a lot of global
Mm.
Filipinos out there.
Yeah,
So I think a lot of them want to also support
expand.
Philippine-made products or like I think so. There's a plan like how we can export.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cool,
Also,
cool.
Mara saying they also get help with building business models too. Yeah. So we support
Oh,
them on how they can launch
oh,
their
okay.
brands as well. So we're kind of an incubator. So my background is
Incubator.
tech.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I apply the concept of how it is to run like a tech startup to
Mm-hmm.
footwear business.
That is so great. You're like hand holding, and you're like the mom for everybody, you know?
Well, that's what they
The
say.
auntie.
I'm
Yeah.
like a mom.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They come to you for all of this. Oh, do you have any shoes of the members that you can show us? Or
Yeah.
or are they kind of out of the
No, no,
space
no.
at
We
the
can show
moment? Do you
you.
have some?
So you
Let's
saw
maybe see
Mara's
Imajo's. Yeah, that's my
Maco.
Mara's.
I
Yeah, that's
I
Mara's.
I think Maco got a lot of. This is still Mara's.
Yeah.
This is
Wow.
Taj Mahal inspired
Oh,
um
okay. Yeah.
derby. So then she made up the finishing herself too.
Oh, wow.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
this is Mara. We have a lot of Maras here, but like
Uh-huh.
Mako shoes, I think
He might have taken it.
it's with yeah, because he joins exhibits.
Mm-hmm.
What else? This is Joel's, one of our designers.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
One of my favorite high heels.
Uh-huh.
It's super sexy
Uh-huh.
when you wear them. This is my dad's. He's
Yeah.
more into classic design, but what he's popularizing right now is what we call skin stitching. So I don't know
Uh-huh.
if you're familiar with it. So we do the stitching when it's on the last
Yep.
and make sure it doesn't go through the lining.
Yep.
So this is my dad.
Wow.
One of our best sellers too. Like a lot of people like it here.
That's great.
Um, but we have some sneakers. This is by Motherland. This then we have this one. This is by Derek
Uh-huh.
or Villano Hibaler. Mara is very talented. She made this. This is out of
Whoa.
X-ray films.
Whoa. Can I see the side profile? Wow. Dragon? No.
Yeah, it's dragon. We call it Bakunawa here in the Philippines, and it eats
Uh-huh.
moon. It's a dragon that
Whoa.
eats moon.
Uh-huh. Oh, so that's what's
And
inside
when you
the
look,
mouth.
yep.
Whoa.
And then this is
Is
X-ray
that
film.
sequin? Oh, film? X-ray film?
X-ray films.
Uh-huh.
My Mara's, my X-ray film, and my dad's.
Wow. Wow. Each piece
What
is
else?
sewn in. Wow. That's a lot of work.
So we have this scrambled boots too.
Yeah. Oh, it's so interesting. Everybody has different styles.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
some of
So
our photos,
sorry,
archival photos from my family archives.
history. Oh, that's great. Oh, Sabatus
Yeah.
Bespoke asks, where is the center again? It's Marikina in
It's
Philippines.
Marikina.
Yeah.
Yep,
Is
it's
there a
in
footwear history museum or historical society there?
there's we have a that's nice part of our team.
Uh-huh.
So we have a shoe museum also here in Marikina City. A simple one.
Oh,
There's no
uh-huh.
history. Is it a history association? We don't have it. But
Mm-hmm.
we have
But there's a shoe
like
museum.
there's a shoe museum. It's a small one. The shoes of Imelda Marcos are there. My family has made
That's
about
great.
2,700 pairs of shoes to Imelda Marcos. So I think she has more.
Wow. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we're not the only makers.
Yeah. Yeah.
She have more other makers
Yeah.
too.